Ho ho ho, and a Merry Christmas, and welcome to the Christmas episode of Football Talk with Shiftey. In this episode, we've got all the transfer news, football news, and a special Fanatics corner with a up-and-coming Australian superstar. So keep a watch out for that, but let's kick off the episode.
And now, it's time for Football Talk with Shiftey.
We kick off this episode with all the football news, and we start off with Carlos Tevez, who has stated that he never wants to play in England again and wants a move to either Milan or Boca Juniors. Also, Milan officials have flown to Manchester to see if they can work out a deal for Tevez. It is believed that City are holding out for around 35 million, while Milan want a loan deal, then the option to buy at the end of the season. As has been stated before, Didier Drogba could be leaving in January, and looks like Frank Lampard might be joining him out of Stamford Bridge. Reports going around had Andre Villas-Boas ready to sell out-of-form striker Fernando Torres for as little as 20 to 30 million. Reports now have Andre Villas-Boas ready to give Torres one more season to prove his worth. In the recent Liverpool QPR game, Craig Bellamy and Joey Barton were involved in a verbal altercation in the tunnel at the end of the game. The bust-up threatened to get violent before both players were ushered into their respective dressing rooms. Celtic has been charged by UEFA in relation to two incidents in their recent Europa League game against Udinese. First charge is the displaying of a banner of an offensive nature, and the second is the supporters letting off fireworks in the stadium. Nuts. Now, huge news coming out of the Champions League, where Manchester United could be reinstated. It comes after the whole Sion debacle, which saw the Swiss side booted out of the Europa League. UEFA and FIFA feel that the Swiss FA did not do enough to punish Sion after the side used illegal players in the Europa League and in the Swiss League. Sion has not lost any competition points either after using the players in their respective league. UEFA and FIFA have given the Swiss FA until the 13th of January to punish Sion for their indiscretions or face being banned from all internationals, Europa Leagues and Champions League competitions. This means that Basel, who knocked out Manchester United, could also be given the boot, which in turn could open the door for the return of the Red Devils. The only other option is to give Bayern Munich the bye. So it should be interesting to see what happens there. More news out of Manchester, where United are pressing Paul Scholes to come out of retirement to help with the injury crisis in the middle of the park. And also, ex-Manchester midfielder Paul Ince has said that United should try and sign Luka Modric or Andreas Iniesta to plug the hole. Hertha Berlin has sacked their manager Marcus Babbel, while Alan Shearer could make a return to management. Shearer could be made new Blackburn manager if the Rovers decide to sack Steve Keane. Now, a bit of injury news, and we start off with in Madrid, where Sergio Ramos will be out for around 2 weeks with a hamstring injury. Barcelona striker David Villa will be out for around 5 months after fracturing his shin. John Terry could be out for around 1 week, but will face a late fitness test to see if he'll be available to face London rivals Tottenham. And last but definitely not least, Blackburn defender Scott Dann will be out for around 6 weeks after he ruptured, okay, don't laugh, Scott Dann ruptured his testicle. They said he had a major blowout. Sorry, couldn't help myself. And last bit of news that I have for you guys is a big congratulations to Barcelona, who won the Club World Cup. Barcelona beat Santos 4-0 with goals to Xavi, Fabregas and 2 goals to who else but Lionel Messi. So that's all the football news I have for you guys. And now we're going to go into a very special Fanatics corner. We start off this episode's Fanatics Corner with our fantasy team. Last week we got to choose our right wing position, and here are your starter and your sub. Starter that you guys selected was Ashley Young from Manchester United, and your sub was Theo Walcott from Arsenal. So pretty good choices there. This week we choose our central midfielders. And here are your options. Man City's Yaya Toure and Gareth Barry. Liverpool's Charlie Adam. Tottenham's Luka Modric and Rafael van der Vaart. Man United's Michael Carrick. Arsenal's Mikel Arteta. Chelsea's Frank Lampard and Ramirez. And Everton's Tim Cahill and Maroon Fellaini. So for the central midfield position, you get to choose 2 starters and 2 subs. Just let me know by posting it up in the comments page on YouTube or inbox me. You know how it all works. Now we go into some funny lookalikes, so got some more good ones for you guys. So kick back and enjoy these before we go into a special player profile from an up-and-coming star of Australian football. Now, we start off the lookalikes with Steve Bruce, Luka Modric from Tottenham, De Gea from Manchester United, John Terry from Chelsea, Luis Suarez from Liverpool, David Seaman, ex-England and ex-Arsenal goalkeeper, and another classic one from Peter Cech. So I hope you enjoyed those, and now I'm proud to bring to you our special player profile. It is none other than my cousin, David Gullo. He's 19 and has just signed a 1-year contract to play with Sydney Olympic. David recently travelled to the Czech Republic to trial with one of the big sides for around 3 weeks. Even though the trial went well and David was offered a contract, he decided to turn it down to stay in Australia for 1 more season to hone his skills and make the right decision. David would have been loaned out straight away to a second division side, which David felt wasn't the right direction for him to take. So by coming back to Australia, David once again gets to play for one of the best sides going around in Olympic. With his skills, speed and all-around game, it is only a matter of time before David is picked up by one of the big sides around Europe once again. So I'll leave you for Fanatics Corner for this episode with this short video of David's skills. Check out the tracking back tackle to save a goal around the middle of the video and the Maradona style run at the end. Now, don't forget transfers are after the short video. Now kick back and enjoy and watch the skills from this up and coming football star. Now David is in the red jersey, number 17, and when he's in the blue and white, he's number 19. So as I said, kick back and enjoy. So I hope you enjoyed that short video of David, an up-and-coming Australian football star. So now we kick off this episode's transfer news with Tottenham midfielder Giovanni Dos Santos being linked with a move to Spanish side Seville. QPR boss Neil Warnock has made inquiries about signing Tottenham's Roman Pavlyuchenko and Man City's Nigel de Jong. Chilean Eduardo Vargas has snubbed Chelsea and Liverpool to sign with Italian side Napoli. Everton boss David Moyes is trying to line up a loan deal to bring in Red Bull striker Thierry Henry. It has also been said that David Moyes is trying to bring back Landon Donovan for around a 2-month loan spell with the club. Chelsea boss Andre Villas-Boas has ruled out a January move for Tottenham's Luka Modric and Bolton defender Gary Cahill. After wrapping up the signing of Nicolas Anelka on a 2-year deal, Shanghai Shenhua is now looking to sign Didier Drogba. Jermaine Defoe is set to leave Tottenham after it has been said that the striker is sick of being on the bench. Ajax defender Gregory Vanderweel has agreed terms with Spanish side Valencia and will move to the side in a 5-year deal next summer. Juventus are ready to loan Serbian winger Milos Krasic to Man United until the end of the season. Man United are eyeing off a move for PSV defender Jetro Willems as a long-term replacement for Patrice Evra. Also, Man United has been told it will need £50 million to lure Mario Götze to Old Trafford from Borussia Dortmund. Arsenal are weighing up a £15 million move for German striker Lucas Podolski. The striker has already netted 14 goals this season for Cologne. And the huge bit of transfer news that I have for you is that Manchester City is ready to offer Robin van Persie around $41 million to join them in the summer. Now that is $41 million just for Van Persie, not the actual club. And if you didn't know, Van Persie's contract is set to expire in the summer. So that's it. That's the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, you can join my Facebook fan page on Football Talk with Shiftey, where I bring you all the news that I don't report on here. Now, so before I leave, would just like to take this opportunity to wish everyone and their families a very Merry Christmas and a safe New Year. Thank you once again to everyone for all your support, and Shiftey will be back in the new year with all your football news and more. So take care, and before I go, you know the drill. It's grab your friends, grab your family, grab your kids, head down the park and kick a goal.